I, 20F, hooked up with my stepbrother, 20M, and I'm completely panicking. I am not the original poster. Original post by you, throw RA 1,974,729 in our relationship advice. Reminder: do not comment on linked posts. Content warning. None. Less than. Mood spoilers. Confusion. Panic. Guilt. Relief. Resolution. Uncertainty. Less than. An NBSP. I, 20F. Hooked up with my stepbrother, 20M, and I'm completely panicking. Wed. August 2nd, 2023. I'm 20F and my stepbrother is also 20M. He's 5 months older. Our parents only got married a few years ago, so we only lived in the same house for 1 year. We weren't very close at all. More like awkward acquaintances. But we went to the same college. It's a small college near our town where basically everyone goes who stays in the area. We both are in the business school, and so we're in a lot of the same classes and activities, so we ended up having similar friends. We got closer as friends, siblings while in school. Though my best friend is my roommate. We were all at a bar last Saturday and my stepbrother was being really nice after a guy the first was supposed to meet up with never showed. He kept buying me drinks and laughing at my jokes, and I was a little drunk and I kissed him. He seemed really into it and we went back to his place and had sex. It was really good and he was complimenting me so much, and I was kinda bummed for a minute that he's not like some random guy, but then the second it was over I left and haven't answered his texts since, and I've been nauseous ever since. I literally feel like the grossest person in the world. IDK if I just initiated this because no one here has really liked me and I was feeling desperate or what. I feel so guilty and I don't know if I should tell my mom or block him or what. I'm going back and forth between having an anxiety attack and remembering like sexual things about him. WTF. I don't know if I should transfer even. Sorry for the rant, I'm in such a tailspin. Should I cut him off? Tell my mom? Pretend it never happened and just distance myself? Try to go back to being friends? #edit. Thank you all for the great advice. Really talked me down last night, haha. I texted him and we're meeting up today to talk. We'll update how it goes. An NBSP. #UPDATE. I, 20F. Hooked up with my stepbrother, 20M, and I'm completely panicking. Fry. August 4th, 2023. Firstly, thank you everyone so much for the comments. Reading them calmed me TF down. Especially hearing from people who either did this or know someone who did. Who knew there are so many of us, lol. You all made me realize the big issue isn't that we're step-siblings because it's not blood. But that if it goes badly we will be in each other's lives forever. I went to the class that we're in together this morning. I skipped it on Monday because I was freaking out. And after we talked, he seemed really nervous and stressed and was worried that I wasn't okay. I told him how much I was freaking out. I even told him about this post, haha. I asked him and he admitted that he did have feelings for me but was never going to act on them and was shocked when I kissed him. I didn't tell him anything about my feelings but said I appreciated his honesty, but it can't happen again. He was okay with that and basically said he'll do whatever I want going forward. I'm a little bummed because I wish that he was a regular person. As in my good friend not living in my house during winter break. And I could give it a shot. Part of the reason I think I avoided answering him for so long. He's one of the kindest people I know and I'm obviously attracted to him. But the comments have solidified for me that it's not worth it to hurt my mom and potentially cause a rift in my family forever. Not when we can stop right now and stay friends. Some people were saying to just be FWB, but I think we're way too close for that and it would turn into dating, so that won't work. I do know this will probably be an issue with anyone else we date. However, I think it would have been an issue anyways. We hang out a lot. He's always doing things to help me, picking me up at night, opening the doors for me, etc. And obviously some of that will have to stop if either of us start dating someone else. For now we agreed to just stay friends like before and see how things go. As far as my mom goes, she really pushes for us to be a family. My dad isn't in the picture and my stepdad has kind of taken on the role of dad with my siblings. I don't think of him as my dad, but they do send me money every month, come visit me at school, and pay for my apartment. So I'm not exactly a full adult either, free to just completely make my own choices. And for the people saying he got me drunk and took advantage of me, we were at a college bar. Everyone was drunk. He was the same level as me. And I wasn't so drunk that I couldn't remember everything, so I don't think that's the case. For people saying this is fake, it's not. There's plenty of comments showing how this happens more than I realized. And if it was, I'm sure this update would be more exciting, lol. We're going to see how it goes. We're acting normal for now. And I'll update this update, haha, if anything major happens. Also, if I did this update wrong, someone let me know. This is my first time doing an update. An NBSP. Reminder, I am not the original poster. $1,000 they bang on Christmas. The first real test will be winter break at home. A rare case where, if only Oop had studied Pornhub more closely, they could have seen this coming. The comments have solidified for me that it's not worth it to hurt my mom and potentially cause a rift in my family forever. I think Oop made the best choice given her situation. This was never gonna last with so much social pressure against them, and if this went south like so many normal relationships tend to do, it'd have scarred any normal relationship they could have with their family. Best to forget it as drunken mistaken and never speak of it again. Just watch Clueless. If your brother is anything like young Paul Rudd, no one will judge you. Hot take. They only lived together for a year and never really knew each other as little kids, nor ever bonded like siblings. There's no shared DNA. Two consenting adults should be able to do whatever as long as it doesn't harm anyone else. There's zero familial bond between them. It's not for me. But Oop shouldn't beat herself up over it. It's a resounding, did you both consent? Then woo cares. From me. Edit for those missing the point. I'm referring to her feelings of nausea and guilt. I'm not suggesting that she should pursue the relationship. There would be far too many complications, and I think it's wise to steer clear of it. But she shouldn't feel like she's done something awful for having slept with him. And it's not comparable to actual incest. What Are You Doing, Stepbro? Has made its way even to BORU. The stuck in the washing machine part is missing. Literal porn plot. My dad was married to his stepsister. To be fair, he married her at a young age. And then years later his mom started dating and then married her dad. Now his ex-wife is also his ex-stepsister. Weird. Oh wow, I was not prepared for the context. Not growing up knowing each other and only being considered siblings by virtue of law is a rough situation. It's not incest, but even knowing that it still quicks me out for some reason, even though I know it's a totally reasonable thing to happen. I'd imagine to really actually make a relationship like this work, you'd basically have to cut off your entire family. $10 says the parents will notice. 9 times out of 10 when people act normal, there is a deliberately increased distance that everyone can notice. Damn, he sounds like a nice guy. I wish Oop could just give things a chance. Who knows? Maybe 56 years down the line, when they are both grown up and know what they want, they can try it again for real and make a go of it. Maybe their parents will get divorced at some point. Then they could just go for it. It's not like they grew up together as brother and sister. There is no blood relation. They were in the same house less than a year. There is no reason they shouldn't be together. This feels like not a made up story for me. I somehow just had that feeling. But yeah, I know drama is bound to come after this. As far as my mom goes, she really pushes for us to be a family. My dad isn't in the picture, and my stepdad has kind of taken on the role of dad with my siblings. I don't think of him as my dad, but they do send me money every month, come visit me at school, and pay for my apartment. So I'm not exactly a full adult either, free to just completely make my own choices. Yay, things aren't gonna go the way they think it will. He is still doing nice things for her. Feelings don't dissipate if he continues. There will be jealousy, sexual tensions. As long as both are on board and not pursuing anything, then that's fine. After a few years, I hope we don't get a post about the stepbrother's fiancé feeling like a third wheel and how she feels second best to her fiancé's stepsister. Or another post about how jealous Oop is or the stepbrother is whenever one of them get with someone else. Don't beat up on it yourself so much. At that moment in time, everything was perfect for you both. Just communicate with him like you did and keep doing so. It's not like you're related by blood. He took care of you when no one else would and was rewarded as such. There's really nothing wrong with them hooking up. The incest taboo doesn't apply as they don't share any ancestry close enough to cause a problem. They weren't raised together. I have one male first cousin, by my uncle, and 3 female ones, by my aunt. We all played a drunken game of spin the bottle together one Xmas. 1 boy, 4 girls. And yes, we all kissed him. That was the one and only time. Don't beat yourself up about this. Have a laugh with him and move on.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.